to the REM EV Gurus channel. This is week 2 of our weekly updates for REM. Something before we begin about the updates, I want to talk about the REM versus REE terminology. EM, of course, means rare earth metals, versus the other terminology that's out there is rare earth elements. I'll be using them interchangeably. For the purposes of my channel, they'll mostly be the same. If there's a distinction, I will let you know. With that out of the way, let's begin with the weekly update. Energy Fuels Incorporated, ticker EFR, is saying they are eyeing the cash flow from rare earth mining that is in conjunction from its main core uranium business. The US-based company has a stockpile reserve of concentrates of rare earth metals that are intertwined with its stockpile of uranium ore concentrates. It is estimated that 1.675 million pounds of vanadium, valued at $5.11 a pound, both are immediately marketable and just need to be sent to a refinery. They are situated to benefit from a unique windfall because uranium spot prices are also up 30% this year, and it should be motivation enough to sell their concentrate stockpile to capitalize on the REM rise in prices as well. Furthermore, Energy Fuels are working on their own refining process to improve margins before selling their concentrate. Definitely a company to buy and hold through the quarters they sell their stockpile in. This will of course result in higher profits and reduced debt, which will translate to higher share price. Moving on, more information has surfaced from the Department of Defense in US, where they are subsidizing and issuing contracts to REM and REM-like companies. The Department of Defense slid in some information about a $28.8 million deal under the Defense Production Act, Title III, and is giving a company called Urban Mining that is located in Texas. This company aims to provide alternative, cleaner way of providing the oh-so-critical earth magnet compounds from rare earth mineral mining. They are targeting the thousands of e-waste landfills across North America. This is important because as China continues to threaten America and other nations by cutting off its REM supply, it's become ever so more important than ever for governments to incentivize REM refining processes locally. Moving on, we have Imperial Mining, the ticker IPD. It is promising some good scandium results in its Phase 3 mineral test at its mine in Quebec, Canada. The particular mineral concentrate they are receiving from the study is showing results as high as 88% higher yields than the industry average. Scandium is an important grain refiner and hardener in aluminum alloys and certainly used in the aerospace industry and military use. Moving on, we have Ionic Rare Earths. Its metallurgical testing of its Mach-2 prospect shows promising REO, which is rare earth oxides, and its concentrates therein is definitely high enough to move on to the next phase of testing. They are also doing core drilling in an intention to sell that to the market. The Mach-2 mine is located in Uganda and is part of the bigger Mach-2 rare earth project that of course is in Uganda. So they are breaking into new ground from an already established mining operation. This is exciting because Ionic Rare Earths is also focusing on the heavier rare earths, and that they feel the market is going to expand in this area, especially for what they can get out of their mines. Exciting news for this company. Moving on, we have Medallion Resources Limited, ticker MDL. It has struck a deal with Talaxis Limited, a private entity, and a non-binding agreement relationship to share intellectual refinement knowledge from Medallion in exchange for almost near exclusive and favorable mineral sales from Talaxis to Medallion. It's an agreement inspired by the European Union and the support and its initiative to wean the European Union away from China's control over REM. I wouldn't be surprised if Medallion decides to make a buy offer sometime for Talaxis in the medium to long term future. Moving on, we have Defense Metals, ticker DEFN. They've reported that their Wichita site in Ontario, Canada, sporting the meteorological test facility and their new pilot plant where they're developing a cleaner, more efficient flotation refinement process for extracting rare earth metals. So far, the results are 20% higher extraction rates for the same cost as traditional flotation devices and methods. They believe their technology can scale up to industrial levels and still maintain the same level of performance. Stress tests and continual usage tests are underway later in this year, this fiscal year 2020. Low and lower costs are one of the key, if not the single biggest component making rare earth metal mining and refining able to work in North America. Moving on, the European Commission's plans to spend $1.23 trillion, that's American dollars, on rolling out new initiatives like renewable energy projects, such as installing over 1 million charging points for electric vehicles in the European Union areas. This will undoubtedly spark further production of electric vehicles in the short, near, medium, and long term. Moving on to the last one, Appia Energy Corp, ticker API, has disclosed they've discovered at least 7 surface rare earth metal mines and uranium zones in the Alkis Lake project in the northern Saskatchewan area. The sites are biotite-rich pegmatites hosting high concentration of REE and uranium, and they are surface mines, so the overburden and the cost of digging up is reduced. This is great news because lower costs means higher profits. Well, thanks for joining me for this weekly update on REM EV Guru's channel. If you like my material, please like and subscribe. If you have any feedback, please give me some feedback in the comments. I am open to a lot of things. I want to mature this channel and give you the information that you need to make better choices for the REM market as a trader, as an investor. Again, thank you for joining me. Have a good one.